Yes, people. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chelsea Fan TV. Welcome to Chelsea 4, Southampton nil match review, where it was a very easy game. Electricity went out here on the day Chelsea played. So listen to this. The electricity has the chance to go off Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It decided to turn off an hour before Chelsea were gonna play. I was getting ready, TNT Sports. At 1:30, the game is 3:15. It's gonna be a big program, nice program. Watch, enjoy. There gonna be some games at 2:30. Electricity goes off. And it took me an hour searching TNT Sports on my phone. Not working. I found a shit stream. 5 minutes to go before the game. I wasn't really annoyed about it because it's the worst team in the world, Southampton. Why I'm saying Southampton are the worst team in the world? They're the last in England. They're 20th. And they have less points than each of the last place teams in the top 5 leagues. So Southampton factually are the worst team in the world. So we beat the worst team in the world 4-0. I have to give Chelsea fans give big credit to Chelsea fans. They were protesting before the game. The post-match interview, when they asked Maresca a question, I was like, what a question that is. What a question. Because even if the reporter said it how it is, we all know those owners don't like Roman Abramovich. Today was much bigger day for Chelsea than the game. There were protests. They asked Enzo Maresca. Chelsea fans did a protest outside the game. They seemed confused. Yeah, it's very confusing, isn't it? It's very confusing. I'm very confused right now. It's like the society we have. We're very confused. Look at how confused we are. Look at the question. He said, Chelsea fans seem confused. They don't know what they are. They were saying we want Bowley out. We want Clear Lake out. They were also somehow chanting Roman Abramovich's name, Jose Mourinho's name, and Thomas Tuchel's name. Why it's so confused? How is this so confused? We're singing for the past glory. And today, the fans, it's at Stamford Bridge. Oh my God, that was big. When it was 0-0, there was a moment when I'm like, we're lucky to face Southampton today. We're doing the washing machine, same old, passing it back to the goalie. And the Chelsea fans all started booing. Boo! Every time they give it back to the goalie, boo! They show us Enzo Maresca. He's like, calm. Then he said Enzo Maresca in his interview, I told Jorgensen if he kicks the ball, I will sub him out. There's big trouble at the kingdom. Look, today we're back in the top 4. Manchester City will face Tottenham next week. Tomorrow. Newcastle will face Liverpool tomorrow. Nottingham Forest will face Arsenal tomorrow. So, some tough games. Hopefully more teams can drop points and we can end up in the top 4. But we haven't talked about the game yet. That's how bad the game was. We didn't talk about the game. Let's talk about those 4 players. Let's talk about the man of the match and call it a night. Man of the match, we'll get to that at the end because he's not one of the goal scorers. Let's talk one by one. Marco Correa, absolutely brilliant. He's adding goals to his game. Well done, Marco Correa. Pedro Neto, 2 goals in 2 games. I talked a lot about Pedro Neto, but last 2 weeks, even though we lost against Aston Villa, he was better. Christopher Nkunku finally got a goal. He's so shameless. He's such a bad striker. He barely scores. He scores once in a blue moon. And then talking about the blue moons, he scores against the worst team in the league, and he's blowing balloons. He's like, oh, balloon. And the Arabic commentator is like, Yo, he's the best thing ever in the planet. Because the commentator was like, "Oh, even the balloon is blue." Yeah. Uh, Other than that, Pedro Neto, Christopher Nkunku, Marco Correa, Levi Colwill. Also, like a similar story to Pedro Neto. I've criticized him recently. Today, he was part of the defense that kept a clean sheet, and he scored a goal. Well done, Levi. I want more from him. I want you at this level every single game. Enzo Marasca today is the winner, but there's real trouble at the Kingdom. Real trouble at the Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Chelsea fans versus Enzo Marasca and the board. Of course, Enzo Marasca, I'm like, answer something nice. Keep and answer something. And he's like, oh, I was focused on the game. Anyways, we don't play this weekend because it's an FA Cup weekend. Uh, so we'll be watching the likes of Man City against Plymouth. FA Cup is dead, man. We got knocked out of the FA Cup against Brighton. And we take rest. We don't play in the Premier League for 2 weeks. Next weekend against Leicester. But on Thursday, next Thursday, we face Copenhagen in Copenhagen. The Conference League. We're back in the Conference League. So let's see how Enzo Maresca will be lining this team. But until next Wednesday, I will see you. You guys have a good night. Back to winning ways. And real trouble at the Kingdom. Let's see what happens in the coming days.